Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope is stunned by Liam's marriage proposal, which proves he wants only her. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Liam Spencer just had an epiphany and confided in Will Spencer about it. Liam is aware that Hope Logan needs a man who can devote himself entirely to her, something he hasn't done in the past. Given how much Liam vacillated between Hope and Steffy Forrester, he understands why Hope might be hesitant to commit to more of that. Liam seemed to have come to terms with Steffy's happy marriage to John Finn Finnegan, though. Liam even thanked Finn for rescuing Steffy during the cage drama with Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, indicating that their disagreements are over. Of course, if Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, starts upping her usual antics, that might all change, but for the time being Liam appears happy to let Steffy and Finn live in peace. Liam just needs to figure out how to make things right between him and Hope so that they can both go on and their family can live in harmony. Liam might heed Will's counsel now that he's made the decision to demonstrate that he's the one woman Hope has been waiting for. The clock is running, as Will encouraged Liam to move quickly to prevent another guy from snatching Hope away. An even stronger incentive could come from Liam eventually learning that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, is moving toward Hope on his own. It may cause Liam to realize that if he hopes to have any chance of winning Hope back, he needs to take severe measures. Liam needs to act, not simply talk, as Will mentioned. Perhaps a fresh marriage proposal would be a good place to start, as Liam needs to demonstrate that he wants Hope and only Hope. It's not difficult to picture Hope returning home to find a romantic scene in the cabin, or perhaps Liam could arrange something really lovely for her at the Forrester salon. Since the show is using her house set once more, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, might even allow Liam to utilize her living room. In any event, Liam may set Hope up with roses, candles, and other items. Hope may discover Liam all decked up and prepared to pop the question while wearing a diamond ring when she first walks in. Liam may adamantly state that he wants to wed Hope once more and commit to her for life. Although Hope wouldn't accept a proposal like this, Liam might still believe that getting married again is the best course of action. If Liam asks again, our B&B predictions suggest that he might be let down, but we'll have to wait and see. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam is battling for this reunion at the wrong time, so watch to see whether his next pitch results in bad news. Carter is fired by Steffy for repeatedly crossing the line, but will Eric and Ridge stand by it? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Steffy Forrester may soon face an unexpected new coworker. Things are going to become worse for Steffy, who was already irritated by Carter Walton during the most recent Hope for the Future conference. Now that Carter has fully backed Hope Logan's faltering line, Steffy is beginning to doubt his judgment. When Carter discloses that he has set up Ivy and Electra Forrester to present a jewelry line proposition, that tendency will continue. Steffy will believe that Carter is going too far and making bad choices for the business. Steffy will believe that Carter, who is often good with numbers, is disregarding their bottom line and making decisions without providing proof that they will be lucrative. Carter will lose it when Steffy responds negatively to Ivy and Electra's jewelry offerings. Carter will lose it at work and lash out at Steffy for not giving this line much of a chance. Steffy will be shocked to witness Carter's rage on full show. Carter is suddenly very emotional about everything, and Steffy won't understand and will vent to Ridge Forrester. Steffy will begin to seriously question if Carter is still doing a good job at his work in light of everything that has happened. Steffy will believe that bad news is the only thing that can happen to the Forrester family business if Carter continues in this direction. Additionally, Carter will give a compelling presentation outlining his new vision for Forrester Creations as a whole, which Steffy is not going to appreciate either. For Steffy, nothing Carter does in the upcoming episodes will be appropriate. Steffy might want to terminate Carter if this continues, especially after learning of his developing romance with Hope. That can irritate Steffy even more and strengthen her belief that Carter is insane. On the question of Carter and whether or not he should stay at the corporation, Steffy might lose the vote. Cutting Carter loose might sound drastic to Ridge because he views Carter as a close buddy. Carter's position at Forrester Creations might be safeguarded by Eric Forrester, who might share similar sentiments. In any event, our B&B forecasts indicate that Steffi and Carter's rivalry will intensify significantly starting the week of October 21st to 25th and continuing into the next week. Stay in for updates on all the chaos as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Hope will unavoidably get sucked into this mess. Carter admits, Will makes a new connection, and Ivy comes back. Spoilers for Monday, October 21st, 2024's episode of Bold and the Beautiful are available. In the upcoming episode, viewers may anticipate seeing Ashley Brewer's character, Ivy Forrester, surprise Jackie McInnes Wood's character, Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Although Electra Forrester doesn't show up until Tuesday, viewers will most likely see her at the conclusion of Monday's program. In addition, Carter Walton opens out to Hope Logan about his feelings. Discover what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera by continuing to read. It's Ivy Forrester back. Spoilers for Monday, October 21's episode of B&B indicate that Ivy will ultimately return to Los Angeles. Ivy's unexpected appearance at Il Giardino a few months ago may still be remembered by fans. It was only an extended layover, Ivy explained to Liam Spencer. Ivy told Liam that she missed him as well. Ivy was kissing Liam when Steffi appeared and told her to go back to Australia. B&B spoilers, Finnegan, Steffi Forrester, is taken aback. A sneak peek for the week of October 21st features Carter entering Steffi's open office carrying a visitor. Steffi is taken aback to see Ivy standing there when she looks up from her work. Ivy gives Steffi a bright smile and says hello. It's likely that Ivy will be there to approach Steffi about a job. Even though Steffi might not be overjoyed that Ivy is back, business must be conducted. You know what, Ivy is family after all. The debut of Electra Forrester. Spoilers for Monday, October 18th's episode of Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ivy won't return by herself. Ivy travels to Los Angeles with Electra, her niece. Because of her age, it is hinted that Electra will be hired by Forrester Creations, most likely as an intern. At Forrester Creations, a sneak peek video of Will Spencer interacting with Electra is released next week. Electra is equally enamored with Will as he appears to be. Regarding Will, he extols the virtues of his employment at Forrester Creations alongside Hope and Brooke Logan. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, October 21st, Carter admits, Will makes a new connection, and Ivy comes back. Tuesday, October 21st, 2024 spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Carter and Hope Logan will be in a state of uncertainty on Monday, October 21st. Hope put an end to the passion just as it was starting to grow wild. Carter will open up about her feelings for Hope in Monday's episode. Carter and Hope appear to be getting close, but will the COO wind up with yet another broken heart? Arrival of Ivy and Electra, Will's crush, Hope tempted, and Liam's chance. Here are the spoilers for the upcoming week of October 21st, 2024 on Bold and the Beautiful. Fans may anticipate Ivy Forrester introducing Electra Forrester next week. A newcomer has captured Will Spencer's heart. Furthermore, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, presents a fresh romantic possibility, and Hope Logan succumbs to temptation. Discover what will happen next in the CBS soap opera by continuing to read. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan's uncertainty. According to B&B teasers for the week of October 21st, Hope and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, began dating. Hope halted and informed Carter that they were unable to accomplish that. Carter will probably spill his guts and wax lyrical about Hope. Hope and Carter appear to be going out, but Liam could still be involved. Carter Walton grilled, B&B spoilers. Carter and Hope can be seen in the conference room at Forrester Creations in a teaser image from the week of October 21st. Hope and Carter are standing at one end. Ridge Forrester and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, are positioned at opposite ends of the table. Steffi and Ridge don't appear content. In fact, Carter appears to be becoming defensive over something based on his body language in the picture. Thus, perhaps Hope and Carter have already been apprehended? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Electra and Ivy Forrester arrive. Spoilers for the upcoming week of October 21st on Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ivy will be going back to Los Angeles. How long Ivy will be staying this time is unknown. But it appears that Ivy is returning to Forrester Creations to present Elektra. Carter greets Ivy and takes her to Steffi's office. In the teaser, Steffi looks surprised. Then Elektra meets a terribly enamored Will Spencer. Supporters should also anticipate that Ivy will run see Liam when she's in town the week of October 21st. There might be a love reunion between Liam and Ivy. If Ivy isn't going to be around for the long run, though, it might merely be utilized to bring Lope back together. There will also be additional drama involving Taylor Hay and Brooke Logan. Ridge will eventually have to face his complex feelings for each of these women. Taylor continues to claim that she doesn't need a man, but she still keeps going into Ridge's orbit and lapping it. Carter Walton, the dashing COO and legal counsel of Forrester Creations, has long been a central figure in the Bold and the Beautiful universe. Handsome, intelligent, and successful, Carter has all the qualities of a leading man, yet for some reason, his romantic endeavors always seem to end in heartbreak. Fans of the show have watched as Carter's love life has been a constant roller coaster, filled with fleeting moments of happiness that are quickly overshadowed by betrayal and emotional turmoil. Over the years, Carter has emerged as a character who desperately needs a better storyline, one that offers him more depth and long-term happiness rather than another round of heartache. #### the perennial heartbreak. Since Carter's debut in 2013, he has been a go-to character for romantic drama, often getting involved with women who are either emotionally unavailable or entangled with other men. His storyline has followed a predictable pattern: he meets a woman, falls deeply in love, and just when it seems like he might finally find happiness, the rug is pulled out from under him. One of Carter's most significant romances was with Zoe Buckingham, a relationship that ended in devastation when Zoe was caught pursuing another man, Zend Forrester, right under Carter's nose. This betrayal cut deeply, leaving Carter once again in the familiar territory of heartbreak. The Zoe debacle wasn't Carter's first run-in with romantic disappointment, and it certainly wasn't his last. Before Zoe, he had a promising engagement to Maya Avant, but that relationship also dissolved, with Maya ultimately returning to her previous flame, Rick Forrester. Carter was left in the dust, his loyalty and love unreciprocated. The same storyline unfolded with Quinn Fuller, a woman already entangled in a marriage to Eric Forrester, which turned their affair into a web of deceit, secrecy, and moral ambiguity. Though Carter's affair with Quinn brought passion, it also brought turmoil and guilt, reinforcing the idea that Carter is destined for temporary happiness and inevitable despair. ### deserving of more depth. Carter Walton is more than just a romantic lead. His career at Forrester Creations showcases his professionalism, intelligence, and dedication, yet his personal life consistently undermines his potential for growth as a character. His romantic entanglements often feel one-dimensional, focusing solely on the love triangle or cheating tropes that dominate daytime television. What Carter truly needs is a storyline that delves deeper into his emotional complexity, showcasing his desires, motivations, and vulnerabilities beyond the realm of romantic disappointment. The writers have repeatedly positioned Carter as a trustworthy, stand-up guy, the moral compass in a world of betrayals and deceptions, but they haven't allowed him to be fully fleshed out. His stoic demeanor hides layers of emotional depth that could be explored in meaningful ways. For instance, what drives Carter's constant search for love and validation through romantic relationships? Why does he continually fall for women who either don't value him or are involved with other men? Is there a deeper psychological reason behind his pattern of self-sabotage in love? These are the questions that could turn Carter from a perpetual victim of heartbreak into a character with rich, multi-layered development. ### the Hope Carter romance, another recipe for heartache? Recently, The Bold and the Beautiful has hinted at a potential romance between Carter and Hope Logan. While on the surface this may seem like a refreshing change for Carter, the reality is that it could very well lead him down the same path of emotional turmoil he's been stuck on for years. Hope, who is still dealing with the fallout from her complicated relationships with Liam Spencer and Thomas Forrester, may not be in the right headspace for a genuine, lasting relationship. Carter, who has a tendency to fall hard and fast, could once again find himself emotionally invested in a woman who isn't fully available to him. If this relationship follows the typical trajectory of Carter's past romances, it will likely end in more heartache for him, leaving fans frustrated at yet another missed opportunity for his character's growth. Hope's involvement with Carter could also lead to tension and drama within the Forrester family, as she has deep ties to both Liam and Thomas. The emotional baggage she carries from these relationships could easily spill over into her romance with Carter, making it less about genuine love and more about filling a temporary void. For Carter, who has already been burned by Zoe and Quinn, this potential romance with Hope could be the final straw in a long series of emotional setbacks. If the writers are truly invested in giving Carter a storyline that honors his character, they must avoid this predictable outcome and instead offer him something new and exciting. ###The need for redemption. Carter's character arc desperately needs a redemption storyline, one that pulls him out of the cycle of romantic failure and places him in a situation where he can find lasting happiness and fulfillment. One way to achieve this would be to give Carter a storyline that doesn't revolve solely around his love life. Perhaps he could take on a more central role at Forrester Creations, navigating corporate power struggles and ethical dilemmas that challenge him intellectually and emotionally. This would allow the audience to see Carter in a new light, showcasing his leadership skills and moral compass outside the context of a romantic relationship. Another option would be to introduce a new love interest for Carter, someone who isn't tied to the Forrester family or the tangled web of relationships that has caused him so much grief in the past. A fresh start with a character who values him for who he is, rather than using him as a pawn in their own emotional games, could be the turning point Carter so desperately needs. It's time for Carter to find a partner who is fully committed to him, someone who appreciates his loyalty, kindness, and integrity. ###. Moving beyond the sidekick role. Carter has spent much of his time on The Bold and the Beautiful as a side character, often playing second fiddle to the Forrester family's more prominent members. While his loyalty to the Forresters has been unwavering, it's time for Carter to step out of the shadows and claim a storyline that places him front and center. He has the potential to be a leading man in his own right, not just in terms of romance, but in the larger narrative of the show. By giving Carter a more prominent role, the writers could explore new dimensions of his character, whether that's through his career at Forrester Creations, his friendships, or his personal growth. Carter's journey doesn't have to be defined by his romantic failures, it can be a story of redemption, resilience, and self-discovery. Fans have been rooting for Carter for years, and it's time that the show's creators give him a storyline that reflects the complexity and depth he deserves. ###The conclusion, Carter deserves better. Carter Walton is a character with immense potential, yet he has been repeatedly let down by storylines that focus too heavily on his romantic failures. While his heartbreak has made for compelling drama, it's time for The Bold and the Beautiful to move beyond this trope and give Carter the storyline he deserves, one that showcases his strengths, explores his emotional depth, and allows him to find genuine happiness.